everybody, it is your girl. I'm First Lady Mrs. Cox. I come to you from my comfort place. I'm out here just checking on my husband today. Came a little bit later than usual because I just left across the street at a different cemetery, and I helped my cousin celebrate his mother's heavenly birthday today, and we did a balloon release. And while I was at the cemetery across the street, I seen several people sitting at the grave site of their loved ones. And it made me think the first 7, 8, 9 months that my husband was gone, I came out here to the cemetery every day. By any means necessary. I did not care about the weather. I did not care about the temperature. I did not care about anything else I had going on. By any means necessary, I was coming to the cemetery. It's a lot of people that think like me. When it comes time to provide for your children and your family, you say, oh, I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. At least that's the way I be rocking. By any means necessary, I'm gonna do what needs to be done. It's a lot of guys, a lot of females on Facebook. You keep hitting that person's inbox and they not responding. And you're persistent and you like, oh, by any means necessary, I gotta have her, I gotta have him. No, that's just a joke. But my question is, are you willing to let God use you by any means necessary? I need you to stop and literally think about my question. Are you willing to allow God to use you by any means necessary? Meaning, you may have to lose some people that you love dearly. You may have to, cut some people off. You may have to be put in some uncomfortable situations. It may be painful for God to use you, but are you willing to let him use you by any means necessary? Here lately, God has been using me in a way that I never even thought I could be used. I mean, I have touched not hundreds of people, but thousands of people. People that I don't even know. God will place it in my heart to tell them what they need to hear at that very moment. He's been using me. But he did not begin to use me the way he's using me until I lost my baby, y'all. See, I always pray, God use me, let your will be done, have your way in my life, have your way in my life. However, I was not in a position to be used until I lost my husband. And I had two options. I could have sat and been depressed and, been buried right here next to him because it's already paid for. I'm going to get buried right here next to him. Or I could let God use me by any means necessary. I took the biggest loss that I'll probably ever experience. My heart was ripped out of my chest. I lost my husband, at the age of 33, and I still vowed to praise God and allow him to use me. It was a painful experience. I had to lose something so I could be available to be used by God. So I just want y'all to really think about it. The mindset that you got when it comes to these streets or these boyfriends or these girlfriends or whatever you got going on. I promise you, if you put that same energy into glorifying God, and don't get it twisted, I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm still under construction. I still get it by any means necessary. I'm not perfect. But the one thing that I am, and I can stand firm and say, is I am a child of God, and I want God to use me by any means necessary. So I just wanted to come through. It just dropped in my spirit to say that. Hopefully it blesses somebody, it touches somebody. Let him use you. Let him use you. Let him use you. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. God, he got me. I know he got me. He got me by any means necessary. Y'all know how I'm rocking. I got my husband. I'm the one and only Mrs. Kendaris Cox. Y'all have a great day.